That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Okay, it's the takeover, take two. I can't believe they want me back for a second time. I can't believe they haven't noticed the 3 watches that I took last time. Let's see how many I can get this time. Let's go. That's a bit pass, right there. This is a big workload, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not my desk.
You just shove stuff there and then you walk off. Don't touch it, Hilda. It's an absolute pleasure to be here for an inauguration of a new drawer that Spencer's got. The new Swatch drawer, look at that. We place that right here. Just do that, it's got me on the end. It's a bit of a bodge job. Oh, crikey, you might not like it, it's not straight. There we go, and let's just take a look. He told me to have a look at the drawer. Ah, well, okay, so nothing, ground zero, but if anyone knows anyone that's got one, just contact Spencer and he wants this drawer filled. Any price. Here we go. This is like the adult drawer. Spencer can't look in this one. This is why this is it. This is it. It's Spencer's little stool. He gets in there. He's not allowed. It's like a biscuit drawer. He's not allowed in here most of the time. But, oh, God, got some lovely ones. Oh, man, look at that beauty. That's packing some heat, that thing, isn't it? Got all the best ones, all the greatest hits in there. All the greatest hits. The old burnt orange. Almost looks like a sort of a vintage old boat. You know, the rust from a boat. And it's like old Betsy. This is beautiful sort of like semi-aqua turquoise. Oh, platinum. You definitely know you're holding platinum, I'll tell you that. That is just so pretty, you know. I don't know where I stand with precious metal tool watches. Gold, one of the softest metals you can get. You know, all you got to do is nick it on your jeans. Just your basic bargain basement Daytona, you know. 44 grand on the market. That sticker is probably old. It's probably 48 now. Goes up every week, doesn't it? But yeah, you've got to buy, what was it, 4 other Rolexes, 7 other Tudors, 1 Breitling, and 14 necklaces to be put on the waiting list for the bargain basement one. God knows what you've got to do to get, I don't know, one of these, eh? You've got to, I don't know, promise a holiday or something. Panerise, you know, I'm not used to, you know, seeing one with a bezel, but this. That is absolutely top-notch bezeling. Shall I get close to the mic? Bezel face. That is something special, that. Wow. That's got fidgetability. 8 out of 10, I reckon. Oh, what do I see? Priceless. Right here. Just on its own. Doesn't need a drawer. Seiko. Spencer has a Seiko. Must have been a slow day. But this is absolutely stunning. Well, this looks like Shiratsu polishing. And it looks like high quality stuff. Look at that dial. You know. Yes, Seikos do come. £3,500 sometimes. They do. Yacht me that. Yep, take that one. Take that one. I always feel like a yacht master is a Rolex for someone that's got a subby. I love that 5, 10, 15. There's beautiful sort of sandwich dial, isn't it? Mid, definitely not the big one for me. But yeah, oh yeah, that's a nice one. I'll have one of them. Look at that, little cheap one in the corner. Hi there. How are you? You alright?
Yeah,
Good, good. Sell. Very nice, yeah. It's a lot of numbers. Cool. Spreadsheet. Okay, so we got this watch. I've had this, I can personally vouch for this watch. I've had this for a week or so, my friend. The price is $4,750, but who knows if that's the right price. I haven't checked on the various things yet. It could be $4,800, you know, for all we know. But I know Spencer's discount is $750. That's when he's in a good mood. And also another $800 if he's eaten. So if he's nice and well rested as well, that's another £600. And as it's me, you lucky boy, it's another £3,000 off, which means pretty much, if I just work this out, I think that's £300 and 47 pence on the door straight away. You come to the BQ watches right now, and it's yours. It's yours. Sold. Right, we're here. It's a bit of a downgrade from Janilda and Kaylee. We got Spencer and me showing you some. It's actually not a box unboxing. We're boxing up today, Spencer, because I've sold you this watch today. How'd you feel?
Okay.
How'd you feel?
Great. I love buying watches.
Commission. No, not at all. It's what do you reckon this is? Well, I think you know, don't you, mate? But
I think I've got a good idea.
when you get a case like this, you know this isn't a 60 quid watch, don't you?
Correct.
You know, he knows that. He knows that
It's
one.
probably an 80 quid watch.
80 quid, yeah. This is a piano. It's like a piano ebony style, isn't it? Probably what I put all my jewellery in, mate. I don't know about you. But this is a very special watch that is going off to a very lucky customer. This is what they call
The
dark
dark
side
of the moon.
Look at this.
Do you know something, Russ?
Look at
On
that.
all these, I love the black Amigas.
Yeah, you like the black Amigas?
I do like. I just think the gunmetal.
What I would say is this. I think this is all ceramic.
Is it really?
I think that's what it is.
Yes.
The whole thing is ceramic. It's very light, isn't it?
Glass back as well, I believe. Is it not?
It is
Yes,
a glass
it is.
back,
Look
yeah,
at that.
and it is an automatic as well. So it's not your usual manual wind
That's
professional.
with the coaxial 9300 movement.
Very, very nice, isn't it? And yeah, I don't know if it's a reduced size because it's got the automatic movement or not. I'm not 100% sure on Speedmasters. What I would say...
I think that is the reduced size.
But what I would say as well, I'm just looking at this dial for the first time, which is very special. It's got a date. There's a date at 6 o'clock, which is very strange because the professional doesn't have it. And you know it's not a professional because legibility-wise, Spencer, what would you give that out of 10? What's the
That'll
time?
be up at an 8.
What's the time?
The
What's
only
the time, mate?
The
What's the
only
time?
difficulty is it's hard to tell the time.
Yeah, that's the only thing. With a watch, you like to be able to tell the time when you sort of turn your wrist round. And the dark side of the moon is exactly what it says on the tin, Spence, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can't read this for toffee. But I don't think it's got any loom either, Spence. Which
no, I think you're right.
I think Buzz Aldrin would have an absolute nightmare, mate, wouldn't he, on the moon? He'd have an absolute nightmare here. But
Imagine you've gone all the way to the moon and you can't read
Jesus.
the time.
I got my special. Oh, for God's sake! But it's a very special
But
watch.
it's beautiful looking. The only thing is, as people who have a difficulty seeing a dark watch, is telling the time.
It's yeah. I don't see there being any loom whatsoever in it. If you're a Speedmaster collector, it's for that Speedmaster collector connoisseur, Spencer, isn't it? Someone that's got 2 Speedmasters already and they want a shadow version of the other one. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I've always wondered what a shadow version of this...
Why they didn't do it with a loom? I mean, it would have made it...
It must have a loom, but maybe
really
not.
don't think it has.
No, I don't think it has. Next watch. We're going to have a next watch for you. Put that down. That's lovely. What I thought was one of the most fantastical watches in your safe because it had the word Seiko on it. Spence.
So out of everything, you could have had a Rolex, a Patek, and Audemars.
I could, yeah.
You know something, Russ? That's what I love about your channel. It's all about the watch. It's
all about the
the
watch,
brand.
mate.
It's not about the brand.
It's not. Well, we all know how amazing Rolex is and Patek Philippe's and all this, but I mean...
But again, still a great case, great
this is
weight to it.
This Spencer, is what they call Everbright steel. This is 30% stronger than any other well, not the 904L from Rolex, but 316L steel.
Yeah.
This is what they call Shiratsu polishing as well. So it's polishing that is done Japanese-like no other.
Where it's partly polished and
partly polished and partly brushed. Yeah. But this is to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the automatic chronograph. Now, I don't know if you know about this, but
I'm always happy to listen, Russell.
I don't know if you.
I don't say that I know everything about watches.
I know, well, Spence. I don't know if you know about this, Spence, but the first ever marketed automatic chronograph was Seiko. Wow. The first made automatic chronograph was Zenith with the El Primero, which is what we were talking about before. But Seiko got theirs to market before Zenith.
So you're saying that's 50 years ago?
This is an anniversary of it. So this is a special £3,000 Seiko with a very highly decorated movement. Well, it's not highly decorated, but it's a good movement. It's probably made in Grand Seiko, the movement. Let me just give it the Seiko Samba, or the Seiko Shuffle, they call it, Spence. So I'm not trying to hear anything, I'm just trying to get the... There we go, look at that sweep, that's beautiful. I mean, that's a 28,800 beats per hour sweep, Spence. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with you on that. I totally agree with you. See there, and you've got the orange on the second hand.
The orange on the second hand, so you can see it's moving. It's a very pretty. It's almost like linen dial, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eh? When did you ever think on a Monday afternoon you'd be looking intently at a Seiko?
Looking at a Seiko with you.
Look at that. Well, that's it.
The other thing I think on this, the bracelet is a bit better on this, isn't it?
It's quite nice.
Some people complain about the bracelets, but that one is a little bit better.
The only trouble is, Spencer, I've got a couple of limited edition Seikos, and it's steel push pins, push pin collar links, which is an absolute arse to adjust. But once you have adjusted a push pins, that it's quite sturdy, probably more sturdy than screw-ins, but that's annoying.
You're right, I'm not a fan of those.
No, not a fan of those. But two absolutely beautiful watches, Spence. If you were to choose one of these, one you can tell the time on,
I think it'd have to be the one I could tell the time on.
Yes, Seiko. Get in.
So you sold both these for me?
Well, I've sold this one for you today. This is going out.
You sold it to me. You haven't sold it for me. You sold it to me.
Well, I think the list price. List price was something like, I don't know, something like 7,000.
Okay.
But it was a Monday.
Yeah.
It was a Monday, and I thought, let's just take a discount off. And I thought Spencer would like it. I was on the phone. And done the deal.
You know what, Russ? I think I'm going to get you here every Monday.
Get in, Spencer. Well, listen, I'm going to sell your watches. Might not be the price you want, but I'll get your business, my friend. Okay. No, it's been an absolute honour to have. When can I ever have a look at a Dark Side of the Moon again? I'm not sure I'm ever.
Well, you can't if you keep selling them. How can we look at them? You'll have to come in on a Sunday because they sell on Monday.
All I can say is I'm very happy that the lining is red because I wouldn't be able to see it at all, mate. It's very nice, isn't it? Might not know how to play this game.
So what's this for? What are we playing for?
Speedmaster, for me.
I'll have a sub then. Just to feel.
Oh, that's illegal, isn't it? That's illegal.
That's what you want.
Ah. That'd be a winner.
Out.
Out. Oh.
Right.
Come on. Eagle. Go. Hit. Oh, lined it. He lined it. What a game. Speedmaster in the post.
Love 6.
Russell, score.
That was a 6 love, but we don't know which way. But listen, it doesn't tell the true story, does it?
It's half the story.
On to tennis?
We got at least one juice, didn't we? Yeah, at least.
Tennis?
Let's do it. If I can remember how to play now. So just played paddle with Spence.
We done well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did well. 6 love. It's a bagel. But we're going to try and play tennis now and have a good old hit, Spence. Let's go. Let's see what you're made of. It's all with the waist, but for the whole time you're touching the ball, you're telling it where you want it to go. Then it comes across. So the hit is not part of the across. The hit is telling it where you want it to go, so along this line, and then it's around afterwards. Okay, so you're hitting the ball every time.
Spencer's getting a 101 in under-force tennis. He's getting proper schooled.
Put it more in front of your left foot than your right foot. There. Just turn your waist. Go, turn it, down you go. There you go, see? Brilliant. Well, I might have been absolutely arse-whipped at paddle, but I showed the boys how to play tennis, didn't I, eh?
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.